In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace a screen on one of our HP Chromebooks. This one's not quite as obvious. That's cracked. There we go. You can kind of, if I get this at the right angle, you can kind of see that big circle in there. And then I can't get it so you can see it there, and I kind of see the glare there. If I had the power cord turned on, you'd definitely be able to tell. With it turned off, it's not so obvious. So to replace the screens on the HPs, the first thing we need to do, in this section right here under the screen, it's hard to see on the camera there, but there's a little sticker. There we go. If I get close enough, I think you can see it. There's a little sticker that needs to be taken off of both sides, and underneath there is a screw. So these have already been taken off, so they're going to be pretty easy, but sometimes what I need to do is to use a small screwdriver, kind of get underneath there and get the sticker started. And then once well, maybe it's not going to be as easy, even though it has been done before. There we go. Once I get it started, then I usually go to something like this. This is just a little plastic scraper thing, and I try to get underneath there and scrape up as much of the tape as possible so it can be reapplied after we're done. Okay, now that the stickers are off, I need to get in there and get the screws. So the screws, let's see if we get it here so you can actually see it. Bad angle. The screws are very hard to see, but there's a screw down in here and over on this side right here. They're at an angle that's very hard sometimes to get a screwdriver in. You really need to use a small screwdriver to fit down in there, so I usually use one of these. And I got to go in kind of at a little bit of an angle, sometimes turning the screen up and down helps get in there. There we go, I got that one. Okay, both screws are out. So now what I need to do is, if you have good fingernails, you can kind of get your fingernails in here and start to separate the screen from the back of it, and then you're just going to very carefully, once you get that separated. Now if you don't have good fingernails, you might need to use like a screwdriver or something to get in there to get it started. There we go. So there we go. I finally got it started, and then just very carefully go around and peel this plastic piece off. And especially be careful when you get down to this part. We don't want to break any of the tabs or anything, or it's not going to stay on very well. Alright, now that we have that off, there are 4 screws. One here, 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 and here. So we need to take those 4 screws out. Okay, now that I have the screws out, now I can carefully lift the screen up, and on the back you'll see this wire right here. This is what's connecting the screen to the motherboard. That wire has a piece of tape here that's taping the connector so it doesn't come disconnected. So I need to peel that tape, and then once the peel's taped, then I just carefully pull out. It just slides, that little connector slides in and out. Move up there so you can see that that was where it was connected in. So this is the old screen. I'll toss it. Then make sure you get the right screen. Now that we're getting multiple types of Chromebooks, we have screens for the HPs, we also have Lenovo, so make sure you get the right one. It has a protective piece of plastic on. I'm not going to take that off until I have it screwed down, just to keep fingerprints and stuff off of it. But make sure you don't forget to do it before putting this plastic piece back on. If you put this on first, then you can't get it off, then you got to take this back off. I've done that a couple times. So I'm going to very carefully slide this connection back in to reconnect it and try to make sure it's nice and tight, and then I'm going to just pull or tug just lightly on this tape and put it back down. So now I should have a nice firm connection, and then it's just reversing the order of everything. I need to make sure that this wire right here that connects it is kind of out of the way and not in the hinge where it's going to rub. That happens sometimes, where if you don't get it back in right, it starts rubbing every time the Chromebook is open and closed, and then it ends up with a short in the wire, so just be careful about that. Make sure it's in there securely, and then put all our screws back in. So I'll do that quickly and fast forward the video. Okay, the screws are back in. Had a little trouble with that last one. My fingers have a hard time grabbing the screws. Sometimes it might be easier to use something. I don't have any of the right tool down here in my room, but even like needing those pliers or something might help to hold it in place. Now, one thing, I don't have a charger here in my room. I'm not up in the Chromebook room. Normally, before tightening all the screws down, after connecting that, I would plug this in or turn it on, but the battery on this one's dead, and make sure the screen is good and working before I go through the work of tightening everything. So that would be a good idea. I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm going to hope that it is actually all okay. So now I'm going to put the cover back on, but before I put it on, once again, make sure you peel this off so that you don't have to take the cover back off. So peeling that off, and now I can snap this back in. Usually I start up here at the top, and you can just kind of hear it snapping into place. Now, before I went a little bit too far, I start at the top, but then before going all the way down, we need to kind of just lightly bend this and slide this end underneath the keyboard there before we tighten all of it down. Okay, everything is tightened down. Now I just need to put the last two screws in, put the tape on, and we're good to go. So that is how you replace a screen on the HPs.